Sudden decision, the black or the white. Mirror this prison you called your life. You are forgiven for holding your knife. Get on your mission, get up, fly your kite. The music don't listen, it plays by your side. Helplessly thinking what you've done is right. Why don't you forgive them? They stay by your side. Get on your mission, get up, fly your kite. Get up, fly your kite.
Johnny weren't a brawler, nah, he weren't a baller. Johnny looked at others and wished he was cooler. He didn't fit in with the social groups at all around him. He was a loner until that day that Charlotte found him. She was astounding, generous, the first to get around him. She spoke to Johnny and she listened while the others clowned him. Drowned in her presence, she called him her king and truly crowned him a number one, and she dismissed his loving ones around him. She made him feel like Superman, she gave him compliments. The first person in his life to give him confidence. Lost in her omniscience, living without consequence. Consequently, constantly arguing, always on defense. When family members tell him that he's spending too much time with Charlotte, he's paranoid, he don't see the signs. She fed him her best lines, now he's trapped in her lies. Puts his nose against hers, he calls it kissing skies.
The black or the white. Mirror this prison you called your life. You are forgiven for holding your knife. Get on your mission, get up, fly your kite. The music don't listen, it plays by your side. Helplessly thinking what you've done is right. Why don't you forgive them? They stay by your side. Get on your mission, get up, fly your kite. Get up, fly your kite.
In a room full of mirrors, self-centered, centered on Charlotte. The charlatan who's shameless and blameless cause she's a harlot. A starlet in the club, and now Johnny is feeling lonely when he realizes Char will never be his one and only. She tricks him, the love was phony, one-sided, now she don't phone him. Now he's even more addicted, he's moaning, pour the Patron in with a handful of the Prozac prescribed to him. Now he's zoning, yeah, he's really zoning. Writing a letter to those who've known him, saying he can't live without Char. He don't see the point, time to bid you farewell, as he likes that kush joint. The room is spinning, and out the corner of his eye he spots her, now he has no reason to die. Throws his arms around her, tells her he's sorry for nearly giving him. When she's around, he can face the world that he's living in. As long as she don't leave him, she don't need to be his wife. He inhales, Charlotte smiles as she takes Johnny's life.
The black or the white. Mirror this prison you called your life. You are forgiven for holding your knife. Get on your mission, get up, fly your kite. The music don't listen, it plays by your side. Helplessly thinking what you've done is right. Why don't you forgive them? They stay by your side. Get on your mission, get up, fly your kite. Get up, fly your kite.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lies that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I like to say to you, but I don't know how. just what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder-woman.
No slide tash, no slide quotes, no white blacks. Watch time, bro, when I write tracks now. Only here for the people that don't wanna stay silent. I'll keep them happy and vibrant. No time here for no tyrants. I'll see things that they don't see till I make them switch out to violent. Watch my flow, I'm the pilot. So let's take up and get riding, car. My fam, my peeps, my gang, my team. Some people wanna come with the sea. I don't care for that, I do me. Temperatures on high and that's heat. Lose weight in parties, we freak. Sweat drips and the gal get peak. They like a man that goes deep. Don't follow no flock, not me. Redesign and redefine them beats. Outer space and like years on fleek. Get the portion and ride out me. Ride the vibe and get all discreet. Hold it back and then fire my speech. Man don't preach and I do it for the team. And I get them all high with me letting off steam like you can't test my fam. You can't test my gang. Nah, 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 nah. You can't test
it's not a game. I'm ashamed, I used to be a robber and popping chains. It weren't about being a gangster, was about the pain of seeing your mum struggle just to buy you clothes and games. Just trying to make some money, hurting people weren't the aim. Being a bad boy is just someone in fear of your ways. They put that shit on TV and it's stuck inside our brain. Then we go do what we just saw and they call us insane.
Then we go do what we just see and have to bust a case. Man, I'm busting movements round the road to get P just in case. My family couldn't support cause we're in tougher days. But how you gonna handle all this guilt when trying to stuff a plate? Though I've made a few mistakes and I have made it to rock bottom. Had to switch up what my aim was and then really start to blossom. So don't ever throw no tarnish on my name cause I really ain't bothered. Man, I come through like Catherine Tate from the council estate, but I'm living like Boris. Daddy went around so I used to play up. I was a robber trying to blend in as a raver. I still did things when I didn't wanna take part. Just trying to see my goal rise like a baker. In the city there's no love for your neighbor. The postcode boy used to be major. I could have been in jail or a graveyard. It's kinda mad but music really was my savior.
Daddy went around so I used to play up. I was a robber trying to blend in as a raver. I still did things when I didn't wanna take part. Just trying to see my dough rise like a baker. In the city there's no love for your neighbor. The postcode boy used to be major. I could have been in jail or a graveyard. It's kinda mad but music really was my savior. I don't do birthdays when I was young, they didn't go too well. You can ask my mum, I spent my 16th one inside a cell. Flipping hell, that's what it felt like cause no one tried to help. Police were right to get me, they charged me and dropped everyone else. 6 months on tag and summer playing with my mental health. Didn't even do what they were saying, I just didn't tell. Mother sticking by me taught me about values and family wealth. I stopped blaming others once I realized I went by myself. Stop for a second, try to picture me. Early teens, fighting a broken system that's blaming me. You should see how many others are living just like me. Can't believe I was in court during my GCSEs. They shut the youth clubs, normal social spots, we roam the streets. I see them lock up people that I knew and throw the key. Real struggles, people fighting just for things to eat. Ain't many vegans in the hood cause all they know is beer. Daddy went around so I used to play up. I was a robber trying to blend in as a raver. I still did things when I didn't wanna take part. Just trying to see my dough rise like a baker. In the city there's no love for your neighbor. The postcode war used to be major. I could have been in jail or a graveyard. It's kinda mad but music really was my savior. Daddy went around so I used to play up. I was a robber trying to blend in as a raver. I still did things when I didn't wanna take part. Just trying to see my dough rise like a baker. In the city there's no love for your neighbor. The postcode war used to be major. I could have been in jail or a graveyard. It's kinda mad but music really was my savior.
This is getting good.
So good.
Do you know what I think it needs though?
What's that?
A full switch up. Let's go. So if you wanna love, we can make it low. Are you all talk? Are you fearful? Come a little low. We can make it on. Got me on lock, cause I feel you. So if you wanna love, we can make it low. Are you all talk? Are you fearful? Come a little low. We can make it on. Got me on lock, cause I feel you. Big move, yeah, that's my type. Attitude, you know that's my type. Too smooth and he looks so nice. Forget him on the floor, he gonna go a little wild. Big move, yeah, that's my type. Attitude, you know that's my type. Too smooth and he looks so nice. Forget him on the floor, he gonna go a little wild.
See, I'm not like nobody, I'm just a rock star like Paul. Somebody told me over there, just watch that lip, this Kylie Jenner. Oh, God. Bad be like Rihanna, one step under this umbrella. Ella, aye, aye, aye. Waiting all that of me to get Ella. I'm a mortgage advisor, told me this one's auction to the highest seller. My man's not moving, he's acting 5 8 parked on yellow. Man, I've been doing this thing since dominated, told me as you're raising up pressure.
I touched down in Puerto Rico, make me a 10 out of 10. Looking at baddest, speaking Spanish, love me a challenge, I'ma just send. Walk over, say what's happening, darling, knock her back in the ends. Told me shit on my accent and she was onto man right then. I got Az in the Uber, gonna just tell me whether I've landed. I said it might when I get here sooner, I got 3 girls and I speak their language.
Nah, I don't speak their language, nah.
Nah, but I know that they're on it. P when he's outside now with a chronic. Cancel the plug, man, I've already got it.
Man's got keys to a villa, way too ill. Views at dinner, we could do seas or river. Staring at you, you're staring at me with a fan while taking a picture. Looking at a map of the world, we can go anywhere in the world and you can be the picker. I swear that this is really me, there ain't no tricks. Think I'm ready to learn how to settle down, I need a miss. I ain't into gambling, but with you I can take a risk. By the way you're looking at me, I can tell you're needing this.
But I was blind, all that glitters don't shine. What a mess you made. I can't pretend it, don't understand. This is something it's not. You got me locked on your love like a drug. And we met in Puerto Rico and you swept me off my feet. That tequila and the titos got me feeling so tipsy. But you're stroking on my ego when you say that you want me. Moving slowly, despacito, moving slowly into me. And you try to make me jealous, it's a bridge how you gon' burn. No one like me can compare it, I'ma throw it to the curb. Flying high with no propellers, now it's none of my concern. I'ma do me, keep my
my head up, cause I know that you'll be.
I ain't stressing, let it come. Tell them bitches suck your mum. Can't be acting like a plum and I'm just out here having fun. Back shot, slap a bum, make these pussy rappers run. I've been quiet for a year, they ain't no fuck all that I've done. Make her bust it like a gun, make her bang it like a drum. I can't trust her, are you dumb? Tell me baby, where you from? Is it London, is it Brum? Puerto Rico in the sun. Same thing, still the slum, we're all just fighting for a crumb.
Bang that shot, get wavy. Do that boot, go fucking crazy. I'm off my nut, sling that stinging green and a reload daily. Shift that blow, off to the jets, patty and nose. Track that cash in the palm of my hand, down that Kennedy, I'm still pill.
Bills, stack them bills, bang that ball when I'm on that field. Quick 1-2 when a man gets sad, talk that talk when his head got peeled. And I'm on that strip, Frank took in a German wig. School in a box in the pint on a Friday, get too close when the man got legs.
TV set got through the window, left my mark in the hotel rig. Yeah, who wants smoke when I truck on the bits, I lean when I swing these flips. Lean when I swing these hits, in that dance when I bang these sticks. Yeah, girls when I jump and ride, eating pool for the late night dip.
They go train for the Cuban links for the finest gear. Watching the wrist got dipped and dangled, then drop game in the lady's ear. Foot flat down the stairs, swerving right, got lights in the rear. Grab that man and I lay down low, then back to the pub when the coast is clear.
Captain, try to find out what's happening. But remember, they're not terrestrial spaceships. That is, if they are spaceships. They could be asteroids. They've got to be asteroids.
feel like I'm living in a rave. My life is like the speaker, it's getting deeper. You can feel it in the bass. My head is like the dance floor, make it dance more like I'm living in a rave. My life is like the speaker, it's getting deeper. You can feel it in the bass. My head is like the dance floor, make it dance more.
Yo, we get it cooking in that lab like an alchemist. About to drop it heavy on your head. Are you down for this? Take me back to paradise, a place where all my problems, them are paralyzed. I came up grinding, pushing out my sound for this. If you're representing for yourself, then make it known. Surrounded by these strangers, but my vibe is so alone. I bet we get this stuck up in your dorm. By the time you make it home, call my phone because I'm known to set the tone.
I feel like I'm living in a rave. My life is like the speaker, it's getting deeper. You can feel it in the bass. My head is like the dance floor, make it dance more like I'm living in a rave. My life is like the speaker, it's getting deeper. You can feel it in the bass. My head is like the dance floor, make it dance more.
Yeah, yo, listen, gang shit, hit 'em up with that slang shit. Ride out man, don't plan shit, keep up with them antics. Nothing romantic, feel that kick, Stan Smith. If you speak my language, then you might understand this. Gang shit, hit 'em up with that slang shit. Ride out man, don't plan shit, keep up with them antics. Nothing romantic, feel that kick, Stan Smith. If you speak my language, then you might understand this.
feel like I'm living in a rave. My life is like the speaker, it's getting deeper. You can feel it in the bass. My head is like the dance floor, make it dance more. Like I'm living in a rave. My life is like the speaker, it's getting deeper. You can feel it in the bass. My head is like the dance floor, make it dance more. Yeah, yo, listen, gang shit, hit 'em up with that slang shit. Ride out man, don't plan shit, keep up with them antics. Nothing romantic, feel like kick Sam Smith. If you speak my language, then you might understand this. Gang shit, hit 'em up with that slang shit. Ride out man, don't plan shit, keep up with them antics. Nothing romantic, feel like kick Sam Smith. If you speak my language, then you might understand this. My life is like the speaker, it's getting deeper. You can feel it in the bass. My head is like the dance floor, make it dance more. Like I'm living in a rave. My life is like the speaker, it's getting deeper. You can feel it in the bass. My head is like the dance floor, make it dance more.
Let's take it back to a time when we were so much in love, baby. Ooh, yeah. Let us retract all the pain we caused each other so long, yeah. Let's take it back, 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 back. Let's take it
chemistry.
Cause I'm ballin', look at all these chicks.
I just wanna go pub on a Friday without one of us getting in someone's face. Around him as blood just splat on my Air Force, looking like custom maids. My boy's got an 8 ball wrapped in his balls. I tell her to adjust his waist. The bounce just stops at the back of the hand, but we gotta be careful just in case it's way too long. Still be cold with the rain is gone. I don't care if you hate this song, man. I ain't my fool. You were raised up wrong. Sometimes I play as I'm in grime, or sometimes I play hits on the bomb. I don't wanna hear no shit out your mouth, and it ain't my fault that you're drifting along. Bitch, I'm a don and my missus a baddie. The sun on my neck is just is me yucky. The flow's illegal and leaving, and I'ma get in like I'm pictures of backy. I'm keeping a tally. All you bitches that wanna get aggy, you sounding all bitter. I wish you were happy. How many Esther and Shabby are spinning? I'm booking my cabby, yeah. Had a long day, want 1-2 joints. Picking up doors, don't drop 2 points. When I do tour, man, better make noise. Silence hurts, I got this voice. Analyze my life, made that make sense. Monetize my mind, made that make pence. When I ride, push bike on a bike. See friends when I caught 3-5 and a vibe is clear.
I'm stacking dough from rapping, bro. You know I'm always balling. Wow. These other rappers sounding shit. You know they sound appalling. I cannot listen to their music cause it's very boring. And when it comes to talking truth, you know I'm going all in. I'm investing all my money. I'm investing all my powers. I work a lot, that's why I meditate for hours. I'm in the sauna, then the ice cold showers. Then I'm tripping out on psychedelic flowers. I'm tripping, but I ain't resting all the time. I'm working 24/7, I'm investing all my mind. I'm clever, I'm investing in some land. I don't care, I'm not interested in the brands. I'm interested in the world, I'm interested in my health. This money that I'm stacking's generational wealth. I come from nothing and I did it by myself. I'm self-made, I ain't ever had no help.
I just bought a girl, just to flex on you. Rari shoe, cause I'm mad for you. I just sold them too, bitch I never do. Freezer too, cause I flex for you. I just bought a girl, just to flex on you. Rari shoe, cause I'm mad for you. I just sold them too, bitch I never do. All I wanna do is get him blind. Whip it up, all these rocks on my wrist. Bring it back up, cause it's lit. Keep it cool, ice cold for the shit. Cause I'm ballin', look at all these chicks. Whip it up, all these rocks on my wrist. Bring it back up, cause it's lit. Keep it cool, ice cold for the shit. Cause I'm ballin'.
You know what I mean, yeah. I'm at the top of the league, I'm at the top of the game, I'm balling. I like to keep it moving, continuous, I'm not stalling. When I'm on drums and bass, I'm painting a picture like an expensive drawing. That's why every weekend I'm always around the country touring. I get paid to rhyme, that's why I shine, just like laminate flooring. I'm always downloading information like a program installing. I make money when I go to sleep and when I wake up in the morning. I'm legendary like David Beckham, man of the match I'm scoring. I'm living my life with no regrets, I'm always ready to mash up the set. All my life I've been smashing the mic, I make the DJ start breaking the decks. It's all about what's going on now, I don't think about what's happening next. I am a lyrical murderer, wow, I'm on a balling flex. I used to wear Valentino jeans and an Averex. Now I don't even care about designers, I'm still gonna look fresh to death. I'm taking over everything, till there ain't anything left. I'm just gonna keep balling until I take my last breath.
I'm like no other, DNA from my mother, DNA from my father. I came up from the gutter, now we didn't have no bread, had no need for the butter. Came up from poverty, only freebie was the water. Now every word I utter, just flow like it's water. Coming straight from the heart, so everybody say shocker. Everybody big vibe, everyone shocker. Yes, everyone shocking. My chick like happy butter. See what that does it for me. Just walk down the whole time suffer. Before the day, people live with me, just a proper. Tell me this is how to go through the fire time of cutter. They try to never stop her. However, I'm not to the free. Once again with the ill behavior, can you feel it? Nothing to save it. One for the trouble, two for hard times. People get ready, time for the time to shine.
Tore it up, I can respect the legend, said now be a cool.
got no calls. I'm guessing hating's got no rules. It's shameless begging, should be appalled. Man with a clash when I'm at the rave, any time of the rhythm, any time of the day. And the guy in the who, when they wear, when they ray. I'm staying on mic as clear as day. Not live like me, they're miming away. See me and OGs or T and A. No one ain't really visiting graves, so there ain't no point in being brave.
I was out there running point, but when you see me was on job. I know couple couldn't stand me, little shit on bits I was. Said I'm done with all this young shit, all this road life needs to stop. Started writing D&B and said I'm making this my job. I grew older, I grew wiser, I went hard and made it pop. Jumping head first in this business, how I learned to take a loss. Started going hard with bars and plans of being my own boss. Couple man were moving dodgy, now they act like I forgot. Yeah, they see man from afar, yeah I knew they know I'm good. When they know that you're a problem, they would try to overlook. Wait for me to bring the madness, any madness, yeah they took. They was reading from my book, I heard their bars, I heard their hooks. Had the girl and moving crazy, see the man them in their hoods. Push my thing and show the scene, no they didn't do it but they could. Now I'm out here overseas, I'm doing shows, I'm getting booked. Now me and you know we're not blessed, look in your face to see us shook.
Man know me from 011 thinking I forgot. Thank God that I'm at it and I'm really on my job. Some man are haters, that's why we cut them off. You won't ever see them with us, you won't ever see them with me. Cause they're fucking up my energies. If you're gonna do interviews, don't do them like thingy box. Can't hit you with that Hennessy. Uncle, what you telling me? All I hear is jealousy. Fucking up this D&B, don't compare them boys to me. I was sourcing in the trenches, I'm not from the burbs. When you speak to me, you better watch your words. If I switch and flip my lid if you get on my nerves. I do something crazy and absurd. Yeah, we mash words, press this on mash words. You're on my head, gas words. I don't think that gas works, straight down, I'm thinking ages. Chatting up in spaces, if you diss the gat, I'm pulling up, I'm going crazy.
We ain't coming, they ain't got no bangers like us. Got it shook, they ain't got no bangers like us. Got it shook, they see the mosh pits, we got security shook. Got hospitality, but I don't do it by the book. Nah, I'm scared them stiff, you can see how they look. Scared them stiff, you can see how they look. They see the mosh pits, we got security shook. Got hospitality, I don't do it by the book.
We ain't coming here for lunch, face up, sucker bunch. Sucker bunch, 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 sucker bunch. We ain't coming here for lunch, face up, sucker punch. Up, sucker punch. Go. We ain't coming here for lunch. Face up, sucker punch. Sucker punch, 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 sucker punch. You don't need to make you home. That's why we make a big deal. So many places around you. Can you make a decision? Pack your suitcase. We ain't coming here for lunch. Face up, sucker punch. Girl, where do you wanna go? You can just let me know. Pack your suitcase. Let's go on a mission, girl. Where do you wanna be? Got the whole world to say. Pack your suitcase, let's go on a mission.
Already told her she's my favorite girl. Taking on the galaxy, it's you and me against the world. She keeps me on my toes and she makes them kill. We be dancing to the money, wind your waist and twirl. She got goals like the women's FA. Let's sit and talk about our future while we're chilling today. Would you love me if I only earned the minimum wage? Can we go catch a vibe, cause I'm missing the rave. For a lady like you, I've been forever waiting. Every day that we're together, man, I'm celebrating. Spin the globe, eyes closed, pick a destination. One life this time, man, I never wasting. And when I finish a show, you gas me up, feel like this chick is my bro. 5-star good food, let's finish and go. Pack a bag, we're hitting the road, we're on a mission. Girl, where do
So many things on my mind. Can you stop me from going down? Forget taking our time. It's me and you and the time is now. And they ain't doing it like you and I. We got something different. Pack your suitcase. Let's go on a mission. Where do you wanna go? You can just let me know. Pack your suitcase, let's go on a mission. Where do you wanna be? Got the whole world to say. Pack your suitcase, let's go on a mission.
Friend, but see it seem like you ain't nothing but a friend to me. Acting like we tight, like homie should be. But you talking mad smack behind my back every time I leave. You say you a friend, but see it seem like you ain't nothing but a friend to me. Acting like we tight, 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 tight. Talking mad smack behind my back every time I leave. You say you a friend, but see it seem like you ain't nothing but a friend to me. Acting like we tight, like homie should be. But you talking mad smack behind my back every time I leave. You say you a friend, but see it seem like you ain't nothing but a friend to me. You ain't nothing, you ain't nothing, you ain't nothing, you ain't nothing. Back talking back. Every time we tight, yeah. Nothing. You say you a friend, but see it seem like you ain't nothing but a friend to me.
Honey, you're like that. Sugar, you taste so sweet. Honey, I'm on you. Honey, I crave you. Darling, I'm on you.
running fast in no direction. Guess we get to rest up when we're dead. Been breaking bones and learning lessons, trying to shake these burning questions. I can't get the fuck out of my head.
love until I learn to love myself. I can't love until I learn to love myself. Until I learn to love myself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. So learn to love yourself. Self-love and self-worth comes first, cause without all the above you will never quench your thirst. There ain't no refunds, there's nothing to reimburse. You will never find happiness and always feel cursed. I've cut many ties cause I know I need work. I've been broken hearted but my soul never burst. I know I'm alright cause I'm grounded. Earth, when you learn to love yourself, you find your true worth. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. That's why I learned to love myself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. So learn to love yourself. yourself. Now I know many people get confused with love, or they think they need someone to hold them up. You'll always be dependent if you choose that one, or let self-hate and anger lead the way you cut. Either way, you ain't really being true to love. If you don't know yourself, how can you truly touch the real highs of love where the beauty runs? I've seen revenge and neediness confuse and crush, belittle and drench, then mislead and bust. Or jealousy and pain start feuds with some, or people acting clingy cause the blues have won. Cause no one else can lift you if you choose that, hun. Your first relationship is with you, the one. Once you've worked out yourself, that's when you've begun. You've started the journey to what you can become. It's all on you, that's when you choose to love. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. That's why I learned to love myself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. You can't love until you learn to love yourself. So I learned to love myself. I've never been broken, just heartbroken. I lost my focus, but I was never hopeless. No one had patience or coped with how open. I've always been honest with the words that I've chosen. I am outspoken, every song's a token, and you can find a message in everyone cause they potent. When your energies align and your soul shines golden. When you know yourself, you found the real potion.
vibes in the summer. Vibes in the summer. Hot days and the sun shines bright. Good vibes in the summer. Long nights and we're feeling alright. Good vibes in the summer. Hot days and the sun shines bright. Good vibes in the summer. Long nights and we're feeling alright. Good vibes in the summer.
Scientists have spent 3 years working in secrecy to develop a new type of bomb. They have at last succeeded, but their achievement is not yet known to the world, and certainly not to the citizens of Hiroshima in the summer of 1945.
I hear the screams, haunted by the dreams. The survivors left wishing for death to take the lead. Readers still refusing to admit to their defeat. Their bravado of defiance was a reckless deceit. A show facade led a retaliatory action. A once prideful nation in ruin, where they captioned it red. Within tradition, there's no room for rumination. Another bomb drop with the gruesome emanation. Boom, dark energies. Nuclear winter carried by the breeze. Death and destruction on all that it sees. The dust clouds settles on the wreckage and debris. Living dead, those left to the streets. Distant fires burn the rotting smell of the deceased. I can't miss the sorrow, pain and bleak. There's no hope for tomorrow, so let's hang our heads and weep.
Ain't no coming in. In America, Robert Oppenheimer and other scientists have spent 3 years working in secrecy to develop a new type of bomb. They have at last succeeded, but their achievement is not yet known to the world, and certainly not to the citizens of Hiroshima in the summer of 1945.
A nation that embraces the serene, a background of giants with roots deeper than the sea. A true warrior would never accept defeat. Pride before stumble into death, not retreat. Fires rage, burn all in they path, shattered a million dreams, scars in the aftermath. Man became fragile, killing became a craft. The rivers dried up and the barrens began to crack. In the blink of an eye, sands in the glass. A mushroom cloud rising, shine the light of deadly flash. Buildings start to crumble, a city burned to ash. All this left them is the rubble of memories of the past. A terror we can't speak on, no words irrelevant. An element tempered like a sword, malevolent. A seraphim hell-bent on the warpath for delegates who relish in the death of the innocent. Victorious, such a glorious crescendo to the event. We descended in the depths of inhumanity, finding darkness. Then a catastrophic display of our corruption, destruction, mutually assured until the war ends.
And I'll see you at the NG. Bah. They look down on me, wanna put their doubt on me. You should put a crown on me. This one's for my family, ayy. They look down on me, wanna put their doubt on me. You should put a crown on me. This one's for my family, ayy. They look down on me, I'm a product of the street side. Lockdown got me on a decline. We've gotta find another way. Music is my freedom, so I let the rhythm play. Can't see on the roads, blinded by the street lights. Link my brother for a free fight. Light up a thing and get high, cause to get by we have to take time. No, 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 they look down on me, I'm a product of the street side. Back my family through peak times. Now I wanna make a change. Music is my freedom and I'm out here to get paid. Can't see on the roads, blinded by the street lights. So much pain up in these eyes. Light up a thing and get high, cause to get by we have to take time. No, no, no.
You don't know me, well I'm about to burst your bubble, you will never clone me. Everything I've ever spat ain't been the best, but it's factual. When I see them out, wanna force their team, but I'm just keeping it natural. And I know sometimes the mics are dead, so lyrics you can't catch them all. That's why I'm making these tunes. In my mind it's time for actual releases, cause these engineers in DMB ain't got no respect. Where's the bloody mic monitors? Can I be any more direct? I've done 16 shows this month, my voice, yeah I need to protect. Oh yeah, while I'm on the subject, certain tunes that you select are not really doing it. That mixed down, it sounds weak. And yeah, you wrote a couple bars, but I do this 8 days a week. So when the strong men are talking, rest your gums, don't speak. Just cause you got a mixtape and a couple vids, you are not unique. Even I think I got to work harder, full-time worker, full-time father, full-time barra, lyrical lava. Yeah, I went hard, it's time to go harder. Very low, DMB discarder, decoding more scripts than Java. Rather Ruber this after a lager darker with a marker in a blue parker. Facts only, facts only. You want the truth but can't handle it. Your whole team is phony. Surround yourself with yes men, then act like you don't know me. Well, I'm about to burst your bubble, you will never clone me. Facts only, facts only. You want the truth but can't handle it. Your whole team is phony. Surround yourself with yes men, then act like you don't know me. Well, I'm about to burst burst your bubble, you will never clone me. When it comes to these meetings, more time they're a waste of time. And I don't put people on tunes just because they're a mate of mine. And if you wanna talk good looks or perceptions with no fee, then I probably think you're a waste man, but I keep my feelings low key. When it comes to money, I'm not joking, blood, I'm serious. If you want comedy, I'll lend you a DVD, it's delirious. Enjoy that, then come back when you get the laughs at your system. You're a piston in a machine, so if you do not listen, you're surplus to requirements, plenty more where you came from. You honestly want me to give you some honest feedback on that lame song? Or if it was a vinyl, I would quickly get my flame on. Burn it, bin it, I'm not in it. Game face, game on. See, all my bars, they make sense, and your bars, they don't. That's why some bars will connect, and some bars, they won't. Cause certain man are just mediocre with concepts and flows. If they step into my arena, they will be getting exposed. Facts only, facts only. You want the truth but can't handle it. Your whole team is phony. Surround yourself with yes men, then act like you don't know me. Well, I'm about to burst your bubble, you will never clone me. Facts only, facts only. You want the truth but can't handle it. Your whole team is phony. Surround yourself with yes men, then act like you don't know me. Well, I'm about to burst your bubble, you will never clone me. That's right, Harry Shutter, ego tripping. Trust me, sipping on that good stuff. Facts only. I only deal with facts, man. We got ego tripping from a long time. Shout out my D&B heads. I got you this year. And don't get offended, cuz facts only.
We come to rough it up. 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 When them things that we are fear that we are not it up. Stand up out there on the
escape the land. Shortly after, I felt the ground move beneath my feet. Something was coming. feel the spark.